Hey YouTube, MLGI here. Today's the day we uninstall Windows 10. Ooh. Why are we doing that, you say? Well, that's kind of an interesting question. Windows 10 actually works for me. I don't have too many issues with it. It seems to be booting up pretty fast and all that stuff. But I'm doing this more because I'm curious. And the reason why I'm curious is because some people out there complaining in Windows feedback that they can't revert back to their old Windows. So I wanted to see if we could do this, and I thought in the process we'd show you how we do this. That's what this video is about. And before I continue, I guess I should explain the other reason. The reason was why I don't like Windows 10. I've written a few of them down on a piece of paper here, which I'm going to try to read. I really find it boring. I think the colors suck. The personalization features are very limited, and I'm really unhappy about that because I like to personalize my experience with Windows because I don't like looking at white screens or white tops of bars. And it kind of is bugging out me and it's bugging out other people. I think there's too much black in it, and I'm getting sick of the color blue personally, even though I have it on my background. I find it annoying, and I guess that's because of the updates and maybe the Microsoft sign-ons all the time and Cortana, and Cortana doesn't seem to be very much use to me. She doesn't get most of my voice commands correct, and I find that a little frustrating. Anyway, I find it backwards. I find these apps are really poorly designed. I really don't like them, and they've been unintuitive. They're backwards, just in their way they work. Just bad. And I find the apps pretty useless. In fact, I didn't uninstall them. I just stop them from showing up on my start menu. I'm really not impressed by the start menu. I think it sucks, but that's my personal opinion. So plain, I just don't like it. But that's not really the reason why I'm doing it. I'm doing this because for the fun of it, folks. And that's what we're going to do. So without further delay, I'm going to try to uninstall my Windows 10. Now, to uninstall Windows 10, you need to go to your updates and security. At least I think that's where you have to go. Let's check it out. There we go. And then you need to go down to, since we don't have any updates, which is a good thing, no automatic updates are going to screw up my system, hopefully, while we're doing this. We're going to go to recovery, and we're going to hit this wonderful button here that says go back to 8.1. That's what we're going to do, everybody. We're going to go back to 8.1, and if this doesn't work, then this will only confirm what some users are saying. They're having problems, and they're being stuck in the Windows 10 nightmare. And that is a nightmare if you're having problems. But since I really don't like Windows 10, and I'm not happy with this, I figure, I might as well go back. Go back to 8.1. I like 8.1. It was a great operating system. Except for the tiles, what can you do? So anyway, alright, so here we are at the go back to Windows 8.1. This option is only available a month after you upgrade to Windows 10. Well, that was nice of them. So let's get started, shall we? Let's see what we need to do. Could make for a long video, I don't know. So here we go. Getting things ready. This won't take long. Why are you going back? Do I have to put this in? Why am I going back? Another reason. Alright, well anyway, I'll stop this video and then start up again. It's gonna take time. Alright, so why am I going back? It asks me. 8.1 seems faster to use, that's true. 8.1 seems faster. Yes, for another reason. I don't care for it. It's dull, boring. I think it sucks. 8.1 was brilliant. Why change? That's good enough. Alright, so if you're up to troubleshooting, contact support. No, I'm not up to troubleshooting anything. So let's go. What you will need to know. This might take a while. You won't be able to use your PC until it's done. Leave your PC plugged in. After going back, you'll have to reinstall some apps and programs. Gee, imagine that. You'll lose any changes made to settings after the upgrade to Windows 10. Well, that kind of stinks. Maybe I'll just install Linux on this afterwards, folks. Alright, are your files backed up? This shouldn't affect them, but it's best to be prepared. Okay, well, there we go, folks. Here we go, the next button. If you use a password to sign in to Windows 8.1, make sure you know it. Okay. Yep, I know it. Alright, this won't be able to sign in without it. Yeah, I know. Okay. Sure, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Let's try it. Thanks for trying Windows 10. If you end up missing improved, what's this? Search, security, and startup, come back to Windows 10 anytime. I don't think so. Here we go. Going back. And we're restarting, folks. Restarting. And we're restarting. Restoring your previous version of Windows, it says. There you go. And we're restoring. And we're restoring. Restoring your previous version of Windows. Still going around. Just thought I'd add that. Did I say we were restoring? And we're restoring. I think I said that before. I wasn't sure if I put that in the video. But just want to make sure you had it and you know about it. Because we're restoring your previous version of Windows, folks. Okay, so we're restoring. It's 12:43 p.m. And we're restoring. Hey, we got some live activity, folks. We're going to see what happens. Got the Windows logo. Wow. Maybe it worked, folks. Maybe it's working. That would be a good sign. So we'll skip this next part here because I'm kind of private about my sign-in experience, and we'll see what happens. And I'll, if I get into Windows 8, I'll put the video back on. So here we go. We're going to pause it. And we got a black screen that just opened up from the login screen. So the login screen seemed to work. My old password seemed to work. That's a good sign. And we're waiting. And we're waiting. Alright, so Windows Update is checking for updates. I don't know why it automatically started, but it did. Anyway, it appears that I have to install my antivirus and maybe a few other things, but it looks like I got 8.1 back, so I'm not sure what other people are having issues with, but mine seems to work, which is a good thing because I liked 8.1, and I'll be testing it out in the next couple of days to see whether everything works right. But Windows could not search for new updates. Well, that's a bad idea. That's a bad thing. Try again. Well, let's try again. Alright, let's try again here. Cannot. Windows. Nothing can go wrong. Nothing can go wrong. Okay, so we might have some issues, folks. Oh man. Alright, well, anyway, let me figure out what's going on. Alright, so we found out what the problem was. The Wi-Fi settings are gone. Boy, I tell you, that's great. All my Wi-Fi settings are gone, so I have to get them back from my friends and family. And look, I get my wonderful pop-up ad here. Your free Windows 10 upgrade is ready. Whoa, well, no thanks, Microsoft. I'm going to have to take a pass. But it looks like Windows 8.1 is working for the most part. Well, it looks like 8.1's back, which is great. I can finally breathe again. I really did not like 10. I mean, it was working, but it was just annoying. I really didn't like it, and it seems to be the consensus among a number of people out there as well. But time will tell. We'll see. Anyway, it looks like 8.1 did install, and it seems to be functioning as far as I can tell. And if I have any other issues, I'll make another video and include in this video before I'm updating it, uploading it, that is. So that's it for now. This is MLGI saying you can revert back to your old Windows, or you should be able to. And I did it, so you should be able to too. But then again, I had minimal issues with my Windows 10, so I suppose if you're having a lot of issues with Windows 10, you could have a lot of issues with reverting back to your old Windows too. So anyway, that's it. Hey YouTube, say hello to my little friend. This is my Asus netbook, and I'm not leaving Windows 10 yet because, well, I am an IT kind of person. I'm a computer geek, and I like to know what's going on with the latest operating system, so I do keep it around on one of my devices. And Windows 10, it's good enough for your netbook. Yes, that's about it, folks. That's what I think of it. Anyway, since, you know, my netbook is for kind of just playing around, and, you know, Microsoft seemed to include Candy Crush and all those wonderful games they thought were so important to include in a working environment operating system. And oh, look at that, Office is giving me an advertisement. That's great. So it's good enough for your netbook. Yes, Windows 10, love it. So that's it, folks. That's the video, and I will be hanging on to this and trying it out, and making some maybe new videos about Windows 10 if I want to. I may not. But that's what happens when you go back to revert your operating system. It does work. You can do it. And so there you are. Alright, so take care, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.